going up. We'll have cement being poured on the second floor building later this week. Further behind me, you can see the gymnasium being put up with CMU. So construction is on track. And today I'd like to introduce Dolph Briscoe IV. He is the president of the Kate Marmion Charitable Foundation, and he'd like to say a few words about the reason for their donation and what that means for the community of Uvalde. So, DB, come on up. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and good morning, everyone. My name is Dolph Briscoe IV. I go by DB. I'm the president of the Kate Marmion Charitable Foundation. I'm joined by our vice president, Barbara Woodman, and our secretary, Carol Kochman. Thank you all for being here. Our foundation's namesake is my late cousin, Kate Marmion, who was a graduate of Uvalde schools, as were the foundation's founders, my grandfather, Governor Dolph Briscoe Jr., and my aunt, Janie Briscoe Marmion, who's Kate's mother. And when we learned about this amazing opportunity, we could think of no better group to support than this Uvalde Moving Forward Foundation and trying to help build this new school. We make this donation with tremendous humility and honor, and our main goal also is to do everything we can to help honor both the victims and survivors of the tragedy at Robb Elementary, and to provide not only an honor for them, but also a new school, to help with this new school for the people of Uvalde. So it's a great honor for us to make this donation and to do what we can to help complete the fundraising as well with the matching grant and encourage others to continue to support this great new school. So thank you all very much. It's an honor for us to help and an honor for us to be here today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, DB, and we really appreciate the Kate Marmion Charitable Foundation for that $10 million gift as well as the $5 million matching grant. That grant is in effect as of today. If you go to our website, you'll be able to see a way that you can donate, and just know that every dollar you donate, it doubles because of this $5 million matching grant. So we really appreciate the Kate Marmion Charitable Foundation for their gift, and we really appreciate the opportunity today to talk with y'all about the progress that we're making in the school. For the children in Uvalde, to my left, we have 3 of our students from Uvalde Elementary School. We have Joseph, a 3rd grader, Savannah, and another Joseph, a 4th and 5th grader, who are current students at Uvalde Elementary School. And when the school is built in the fall of 25-26, at least one of these students will be able to be a student here at the new school. And we have many more students at Dalton who will be coming into the school as they graduate from kindergarten, 1st and 2nd grade. So at this time, I'd like to introduce Ashley Colas, the superintendent of Uvalde CISD, a few words.
Good morning. I just wanted to say thank you to the Kate Marmion Foundation for their very generous donation, and also say thank you to the Uvalde Moving Forward Foundation for all of their hard work the last couple of years to help make this school happen. And just to say thank you so much to our partners, Satterfield and Ponticus, and thank you so much to our beautiful children, our administrators, our teachers for coming out today. To be here, to see what's happening behind them is really a beautiful thing for our community. And just to say thank you to everyone who's helped make this happen for such a wonderfully deserving community. So please go to the Uvalde Moving Forward Foundation's website and let's double those donations, let's double those dollars. We appreciate you so much. These kiddos are wonderful and amazing, and they deserve every dollar, and it will be put to good use. So thank you again so much for coming out today. We appreciate you. Thank you again to the Kate Marmion Foundation for this amazing donation, and to everyone, again, thank you so much.
So at the conclusion of the press conference, we will take a tour of the construction site. If you want to be on the tour, we'll have to go back to the construction trailer, get our hard hats on, our vests, and our safety goggles as modeled by our Uvalde students. We also, again, really appreciate Huckabee Architects, Satterfield and Ponticus, all the different people that have given so far to date. HEB Grocery, the Charles Butt family, the state of Texas, the Rainwater Charitable Foundation, there's so many people that are listed on our website that have already given so much to help us get to this point. And I just encourage everybody to go to our website, contact me if you'd like to make a donation, and double your match so we can meet our fundraising goal by October of this year. Thank you so much. Any questions?
We'll do questions kind of pool style, so if you have questions in here, if you need somebody else, we'll bring them up.
Sounds good.
Tim.
Yes.
Hi. So back in December, you had told us that construction had been put to a halt because budget was $10 million more than what you all originally anticipated. Construction started in May of this year. How did we get from the point where construction was halted to being able to have the conversations with this foundation to make this happen?
Great question. The question was, we had to pause construction after groundbreaking, and then in February we began construction again. So between groundbreaking and February, we went out for another bid, and Satterfield and Potikas came back with a much more favorable bid than our first bid that we received. And so with that bid, and with a renewed fundraising effort and plan, we decided to go ahead and move forward and start construction in February without having everything fully funded. Throughout the summer, we continued our fundraising efforts, and then thankfully, recently we received this notice of up to a $20 million donation with the $10 million and the $5 million matching as long as we raise $5 million more. So that's the reason for the pause in starting construction. But as of February, construction has been full speed ahead. And Satterfield and Potikas have been fantastic. The subcontractors who donated or significantly discounted their services has been a blessing. It generated about $4.4 million in in-kind donations that we didn't have to pay as part of the contract. So everything is really coming together. So this is our final push to get that last remaining $5 million so they can fully accept the match from the Marmion Foundation.
I mean, you guys have made tremendous progress, even in a couple of months that you've been doing construction. The timeline, how is that going? Because I know things were a little offset when all that pause happened.
Yes, ma'am. We've had maybe half a dozen weather days because of rain. Today, this was a perfect little weather day with some cloud cover and lower heat, and if we get a little rain at the end of the day, that should be okay. Supply chain issues have not been an issue so far. We're doing a good job of making sure we have everything on order so that we have things ready for what we need them in 3, 6, 9 months. So right now, as of today, everything is going well with our work with S&P.
Any updates on the name of the school just yet?
That's a great question, and I'm going to let Ms. Colas come up and answer that one because that is a CISD issue, and she can probably give you the best answer on that one. In terms of the name. She just wants to know an update on the name.
So our committee is meeting again in September, and we hope to have a name for the committee presented to the Board of Trustees in October. So, yeah.
Any other questions?
Yeah, what was the name of the group that donated this money? It was hard to hear amongst all the...
Right, it's Kate Marmion Charitable Foundation.
And you all got a press release, or getting a press release in 7 minutes with all those details.
It's all spelled out.
One more question.
Yeah.
So I know, with the donations to build this, but what about the stuff that goes in the school? Who pays for all that? Like, computers?
We call that furniture, fixture, and equipment. Yes, ma'am. So there's about $2.25 million of FF&E, furniture, fixtures, equipment, that are built into the budget. Huckabee has been working with Meteor, which is a company that's a conglomerate of furniture and other school supply type of products, and so they're working really closely with the Uvalde Community Advisory Committee, and more specifically the teachers on that committee, to really determine what those furnitures and rugs and other parts of the classroom and libraries and other instructional areas need to be. And we are expecting most of that 2.25 to be donated in kind, but anything that's not donated in kind will be using the fundraising money to pay for those things outright.
How are the victims of Rob going to be honored at this?
Thank you for asking that question. You can't see it right now because it's not been installed, but one of the main ways that the victims of Rob are going to be recognized in the structure is that when you look at the library from the outside, and of course when you look out to the outside from the library, there'll be a large tree installed in the walkway between the outdoor courtyard and the library. And that tree signifies, we'll have two main branches signifying the teachers who lost their lives, and then branching off from those two large limbs will be 19 smaller limbs representing the children that lost their lives that day. That's the main thing. Throughout the building, there'll be images of honeybees and sun rays of lights and trickles of water and butterflies, and many of those will be in amounts of 21. So there'll also be a significance of the number 21 throughout the building.
Tim, I know when we were here in October for the original groundbreaking, the families were very involved. We saw a lot of them, tears in their eyes, sitting here watching this. I know it's involved in the distance, but have there been conversations about how to include them when the ribbon is cut, when the doors are open?
Yes, ma'am. Great question about incorporating the families of the victims and families of survivors into future ceremonies. So late October, early November, we'll have a topping out ceremony to signify the highest point of the building. And so we'll definitely invite all the families to that event, similar to how we invited them to the groundbreaking. And then probably late spring, once we get AC on in the building, we'll have the actual ribbon cutting. And again, that'd be another very appropriate time to involve all the members of the Uvalde community, especially families of victims and family survivors.
So I know the goal is to have this open by next school year, but when do you think realistically everything's going to be done?
Looking at our current construction schedule, we are on track for having everything construction related completed by late August, early September. But then after it's signed off to us to get into the building, we'll need to move in all the furniture, fixtures, and equipment. So depending on how long that process goes, it could be sometime in the fall, and then the school district will be the decider as to how soon they want to move children and adults into the building for a school setting.
Can you highlight some of the safety features of the school?
Some of the safety features of the school, I think the primary one is the way that the school is built. It has a secure interior courtyard, and so if adults and children want to get out into the open air but don't necessarily want to get out of the school building, there's a large amphitheater and area inside the campus for fresh air. There's a number of safety and security. The state of Texas recently increased the level for safety and security for all schools, and so this school meets or exceeds all of those issues. That was safety and security was one of the main things that the community advisory committee and the parents and other people that were involved in designing the school. So that's the number one thing. So this school will be very safe, very secure, and will be a model for other schools in Uvalde and across the state. All right, very good. All right, well, those that would like to go on a tour of the construction